Okay, so gender responsive planning and budgeting is important because in the first instance, the budget is the most important economic instrument that is used to transform the lives of any population. In Nigeria, our budget is our most important document that actually tells or reveals the intent of how government chooses to spend our collective resources. That's the first thing. In that sense, it means that everybody is a party to this budget. Everybody should benefit from this budget. What we found out over time is that certain groups of the population do not enjoy from this budget, which is supposed to be a collective package for all of us. And the groups that do not really enjoy and benefit from this budget mostly are women and girls, and particularly people who live with some disability. And that is a problem for us. So this period, we said, why not we spend time looking at how we develop budgets? And when we look at how the budgets are developed and prepared, we wanted to find out who benefits from the allocations that are made. And that's why this workshop is important, because then we're looking at who are the people who benefit mostly from the provisions put in the budget, and how do we ensure that everybody benefits. This is some form of equality, ensuring that everybody has the same access to the budget and everybody feels entitled and feels like they have benefited from our collective resources. Okay. That's the reason for this exercise.
Now, this training, that what?
Yes, so this process is actually not exclusive of government. In fact, the main participants of this workshop are senior directors who are responsible for budgets within the National Budget and Planning Ministry, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education. Those are the three key agencies, ministries that are part of this workshop. So we are not doing this workshop with some group of people to take to the ministry. It is they themselves that are sitting here. In fact, the key directors responsible for budgeting, they are the ones in this workshop. And what we're just looking at is looking at the process at which the budget is formulated, at which it is developed, how it is passed, how it is reviewed, and ensuring that going forward, when they supervise government budgets in these three ministries, which hold the biggest implications for populations, that they are cognizant or they are respective of the different subgroups of the society, men, women, boys, girls, children, and ensure that everybody is covered adequately. That's the essence of this workshop. So the focus on Bauchi and Sokoto is simply because, like I said in my opening speech, good intentions are not enough. When you have a good intention like we have now, it needs to be backed up by resources. Right now, the resources we are having to test this model and to start the implementation is from a project which is funded by Global Affairs Canada, taking place in Sokoto and in Bauchi. So we're leveraging on the resources they have already put to support healthcare provision in those two states to do this workshop, for gender responsive budgeting. The intention is that we use this, even if we're extracting the resources from the project in Sokoto and in Bauchi, it has a national coverage. That's why the ministries are not only ministries from Bauchi and Sokoto. We have the federal ministries of health, education, and budget and national planning. So it's just an opportunity for us being smart and innovative about how we use very scarce resources.